So keep that in mind. But so you can keep your video off if you like. But you can speak and your name does not show up, or you can just use the chat feature. But we just want to do a check-in with everyone to see how you're doing, how you're feeling after finals week. And I'm going to tell you, it really feels like Monday to me. I spilled coffee already. I mean, there's just a few things like that have happened this morning for me. How about you, Piper? I know you had midterms last week.
Yeah, I had one test, and it went okay. I think last week we did like the test anxiety, and that was really helpful.
That was helpful.
But yes, today definitely feels like a Monday.
No doubt. Yeah, Megan's asked me, was there no lid on the coffee? Funny you should ask that, Megan. I'm not the neatest person in my office, and it was what was left, obviously from Friday, of the bottom of a mug. And I tipped it over onto my printer, and the paper got coffee all in. It was just all under the printer, just enough. So even the printer had a bad Monday so far. Alyssa says she feels relieved, but is worried about her grades. She doesn't have her grades yet. Yeah. The dregs are extra sediment. Ah, Megan, yeah. It was a little bit thick, that coffee. It's like some kind of powdered creamer was just, it smells in here too now. So, I might need a self-esteem boost myself. I don't know from that. Awesome. Yeah, I love these visuals too. Yeah, I'm liking some of these videos I'm finding. Well, you guys let me know. Darn it. I messed the visuals. Every time I add someone in, it moves. It turns it off. Oh, look. A mountain lion or something. Well, you guys let me know what you're needing. I'm leaning in any direction you need. If you just want a boost in self-esteem, we could do a self-esteem relaxation. Alyssa, if you want to wait until we have your grades, maybe we could do the rejection or failure relaxation. Hopefully you won't need that one as much, but you never know. Megan's asking about something for decision making. Now, you know, I do have one on intention setting, so that's kind of maybe in the right department. Kind of like setting goals and intentions. Well, Alyssa's liking that idea too. I think that would also help our self-esteem if we feel prepared going into things. Totally. Well, if that works for you guys, we can do a guided meditation for intention setting. I think we could all use that sometimes. My intention is to not leave old coffee at my desk. All right, well, we'll get started. So just get comfortable, whether you're sitting upright or lying down. If you're sitting, try to sit with your feet placed firmly on the floor. And just begin to breathe in slowly and deeply through your nose. Inhaling and exhaling with equal depth through your nose. Deep inhales. Slow, deep exhales. Inhaling and exhaling. As we exhale, we stimulate our relaxation response in our bodies. when you feel as though you've settled into a calm, centered, relaxed state, bring into your awareness some area of your life you would like to transform. Thinking about this being a time of transformation, personal evolution. It's all about change, preparation, readiness for change. And imagine your highest vision for this area of your life as if it has already happened and you are presently living in this energy. For example, how do you look? How do you feel? What are you doing? Who is there with you? What is happening around you? What are your daily practices to keep you anchored in this ideal vision you have of yourself and your life? Make the vision as compelling and as real as possible. Your vision isn't something that needs to be created. It already exists within you. You just need to access it. Remembering to breathe in deeply, exhaling long, slow breaths. And as you inhale, inhaling this vision of your life, this ideal vision of yourself and who you want to be in the world. Exhaling all that does not serve you in creating that vision for yourself. And when you've spent some time breathing into the beingness of living in your vision, next ask your higher self, God, the universe, your intuition, whichever feels most appropriate for you, to show you a goal or a few goals that you will need to achieve in order to fully step into this vision of your life. Think of your goals as milestones along your path. What do you need to produce or gain in order to actualize your goal? Make a mental note of these things. And now, knowing knowing that this goal must be attained for you to move closer to living in your vision, it's time to identify action steps to be taken each day or each week. Perhaps there's a practice or some other support structures you may need to put in place to assist you in getting to where you're going. Ask yourself, what do I need to do this week to move me powerfully forward in my life toward this goal, this vision? Is there a daily practice you can be doing? Meditation? Check. Exercise? Clean eating? Conscious, intentional communication? Writing or some other expressive medium to anchor you to your vision? Are there support structures you can put into place? Maybe joining a mastermind group. That's who we are here, right? Hiring a coach. Maybe seeking a counselor. Asking a friend for support. Perhaps even enrolling in a course. Some sort of support structure that you can put into place to help fortify your resolve and maintain your focus. With your action steps, support structures, and practices now in your awareness, it's now time to energize them, to set them in motion on your trajectory toward that which you desire. Visualize yourself inside a picture or movie in your mind where you are seeing yourself take action. You are feeling inspired and empowered because of the momentum you have gained and the progress you are making. As you look around, notice how your life has changed as a result of achieving your goal. As it all merges together, you realize that you are now living your highest vision for your life in this area. Now, step out of the picture or movie in your mind and imagine you are holding it in your hands. You no longer see yourself inside the picture or movie. You are looking in on it. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale through your mouth, sending it straight into the image of you living in your highest vision. Do this 4 times to energize your intention with prana, or life-giving energy. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth, sending that energy, that life-giving energy, prana, into the image of you living your highest vision. Inhaling energy and power and courage and confidence. Exhaling that life-giving energy. Moving forward with momentum. Making this vision coming into being. Next, imagine that you float up above where you are now, taking the picture of your highest vision with you. Float out into your future and let it go. Watch your picture flow right down into your future-based timeline, on or before the date you would like to actualize it. So we're physically taking that image, floating upward, and placing it along a timeline continuum right before it comes to fruition. It's important to trust that it will land exactly where it's meant to. Notice how all the events between then and now reevaluate themselves to support you in bringing about your goals and your vision. All the steps along the way supporting you. Empowering you to manifest this ideal vision. And now float back down into now, the present time, and spend a few moments following your breath in and out, settling back into your body, back into this moment in time. When you feel ready, slowly open your eyes and sit quietly for a few minutes. reviewing your vision, the goals you have for yourself, and any action steps or practices you need to take or cultivate. Thinking about this week, maybe even today. The steps and practices you need to take to manifest this actualized vision of yourself. You may even want to pull out a sheet of paper, a journal, make some notes. Thinking about what was the area of life you focused on for this vision. Maybe write in detail about your vision and what you saw as being possible. Maybe make some notes or just think about the goals or milestones you need to hit to make your vision a reality. Prioritize those goals. If there are more than one, maybe set a start and end date for each of them. And maybe make note of the action steps, those support structures we mentioned, and practices, daily, weekly, monthly practices that will aid you in achieving your goals. Perhaps an idea of manifesting a life of abundance. It starts where we are, thinking about all the things we do have in our lives that support us, feeling that abundance, but then also making note of what we need to change and what is within our power to change to create that life of abundance. And if you haven't already opened your eyes, feel free to do so now. Take another deep breath in and out. Maybe check in, let me know how you're doing, how this one was for you. Either through the chat or unmuting yourself. This ideal vision of yourself. Depending on what everyone needs next week, we could go a step further and do a meditation that I really, really love called Meeting Your Inner Mentor, which is where we guide you 20 years into the future to meet your future self. Candace is saying it was a calm escape to envisioning where I want to be. Nice. I like the word escape. sometimes all the busyness of where we are right now keeps us from really remaining focused on where we want to be. So we kind of do need to escape the trappings of our busy day-to-day lives in order to focus on that sometimes. And Megan, we could for next time too truly do a decision-making one. The inner mentor where you meet yourself 20 years in the future, you actually ask your future self some things, and it often helps with making certain decisions too. So that could be an idea, but I can look into another one. It might be scary to meet your future self, but it's also very inspiring, and it kind of helps us reevaluate some things too. Well, I thank everyone for joining me this morning. This has made my spilled coffee not be such a big deal anymore. Yeah, it looks like next time we're getting a few people thinking the future self next week sounds like a direction to go. I love that one. It's my favorite one. We'll definitely do that. We'll go into your week with intention, taking those steps that you need to take to create the future that you want for yourself. And we will see you next week. Thank you all.